By this act, I rule.
Welcome to another exciting episode of KOS. And today, I bring you probably one of my favorite Incredible Hulk statues. This is none other than Sideshow's premium format, and I will double check that because a lot of you guys be fact checking me. Incredible Hulk. Now, the reason why I got this statue is because one of my favorite artists is Sal Buscema. Sal Buscema originated that wild Hulk, that strong Hulk look in the comic books. Sal Buscema's Hulk became iconic. Especially became iconic to me for the simple fact that he was able to make splash pages. Splash pages is those big boom pages, sort of like this, where he's smacking Captain Marvel with the back of his hand. A lot of you guys don't know who Captain Marvel is. And when we get into a couple of my other statues, I will go in depth on who he is. And this is also a little bit of insight on why the MCU's Age of Ultron, that's Marvel Comic Universe, MCU's Age of Ultron is my favorite Avenger movie. It's because we got a glimpse of Sal Buscema's Savage Hulk. Now, and also, I believe this statue is a derivative of that Age of Ultron, even though I have another statue that's an Age of Ultron Hulk that I will be showing at another time. But this one, if you look at the base has the Hulkbuster's hand that he ripped off at the base. That is kind of monumental because it shows you the level of destruction this Incredible Hulk is. One of my best books from Sal Buscema was King Size Annual. That's when they used to do an annual at the end of the year and give you the biggest bang for your buck. And it's King Size Annual number 8, The Incredible Hulk versus Sasquatch. Now, they set it up with the Wendigo. The Wendigo is a mythical creature that ranges in the northern hemisphere who it inhabits a human host, and it turns into this giant woodland creature that is always or normally white, and they go out and they kill and eat. So the Hulk landed there from one of his fights, his many fights. He landed in the wooded area, and not unbeknownst to him, Sasquatch has been sent out to figure out what's going on in the area with these killings and stuff. But he also wanted to test his might against the Hulk. All right. And that he did. As we know, all the Hulk wants to do is be left alone. And Sasquatch gave up an epic battle. Now, Sasquatch is from the Alpha Flight, and he is an orange creature that is, I think, 12 feet tall, over 1,000 pounds. He's a man that can turn into it. He can hold his gamma radiation and actually change into the Sasquatch. But he also is inhabited by an entity. Hopefully I can get that statue. I would really love a statue of Sasquatch. And so Sideshow, if you're listening, please, this man wants that. I want all the Incredible Hulk's battles. So they actually pitched the battle, and really the Hulk wanted to be left alone, and the Hulk beat him so bad. It's one of my best books. But also I have a couple of books like this right here, where Thor swung his hammer at the Hulk, and the Hulk caught his hammer in his hand while Thor's still holding it and just crushed the hammer. That's one of the instances where Thor's hammer got smashed against, great odds. But you have to understand the level of power that the Hulk was emitting at that time to do something of a feat of that nature. So this is the reason why the Hulk is my favorite character. He exudes strength. He doesn't want to attack anyone. He's really provoked. The man never goes out of his way to look for trouble, but when trouble shows up, he's more than willing and strong enough to handle any type of trouble that comes his way. So back to this statue. If you can look at the veinage on the arms of this statue, it's insane. They also did it in a way where it's a darkish green, so you can see the veins bulging. It's like he just went on a rampage. The face looks like a Sal Buscema's artwork. The hair is like moved to the side. It's like he just finished coming through destruction, and it's very powerful. The open hand is gripped up. It's very powerful. The fist is ready to to attack. I needed to have this statue as soon as I saw it. It's mixed media. The shorts is made out of material. You understand what mixed media is? If y'all been following me for a while, you know the difference between mixed media and polystone. That's mixed media, and it's a beautiful statue. So a lot of times people ask me, King, how do I go about, purchasing statues? There's different levels of purchasing statues. You understand? There's ways of getting into who's your favorite company. I would say do your research. Sideshow, Iron Studios, XM, Prime One. I have different statues from different companies, and I'm looking for different things from them. A lot of times they're commissioned into doing different statues for you. So mainly you find a distributor. Mainly Sideshow is a distributor of a lot of these companies. So a lot of times I would direct a person to go to Sideshow. Now custom statues you go on commission, and they're done by commission, and you usually go through back channel ways of getting these statues. I usually, if I'm getting a custom statue, I talk to the commissioner. I also talk to the artist, and I find out if they want me to talk about where I got the statue from and how they can obtain it. If they want to obtain it, they talk to me in the DMs, and I will steer them in the right direction. And that's up to the discretion of the statue maker. So you guys see it, and I love this community. I love all the love that we receive. And it's just a fantastic way to show my fandom, to show my passion, and to bring it across to you. I hope it's getting across to you in the same way I feel it in my chest. Because as a child growing up, I used to run home to watch The Incredible Hulk. I used to love Bill Bixby. I used to love his transformations. Every Hulk movie I watched just to see the Hulk. And he's one of my characters because he's a reluctant hero, but when time strikes, he's there. So, and he was in all of the major teams, like the Avengers, the West Coast Avengers, the Defenders. So, the Hulk is a staple, and also, he started his own group. I like the new cartoon shows that have the Hulk in it. He's an iconic character. It's a shame that we can't see him truly how he's supposed to be in the MCU, but that's because of legalities, and one day maybe that'll be rectified and we can get World Breaker Hulk, which is probably the strongest Hulk. Right now they're doing a comic book called The Immortal Hulk, and I would really love a statue of the Immortal Hulk. This is the part of the video where I'm gonna ask you to like, follow, and subscribe. Also, go to lordsofgaming.net, where we have a ton of opinion pieces, articles that are up by our stellar staff that is writing beautiful stuff. I mean, I just read something the other day, and it was amazing. I had to retweet it out because, seriously, I'm not just saying it because I'm a part of it. I'm saying it because it's true. And if you actually get a chance to go there, you will understand that stuff is amazing. Also, we have Hard Gaming Reviews by Lord Attic that is up there. More episodes of KOS, and we also have The Last Word with Lord Cognito and Ebontis. That stuff is amazing. With all the looter shooter stuff going on right now, you really want to dig into that, and it's worth your time. So again, this is King with KOS, urging you to keep collecting. See you next week. Stick around so you can see the statue in all its glory, and you can listen to some good music and look at some good pictures and watch video. Take care.
By this act, I rule.